drift away from this place and go to an appropriate place in time and space where some meaningful information awaits you. Let's go there now. What do you see? What are you experiencing?
It's sand, and I got a white robe on.
You have a white robe
I am
on.
very skinny.
Do you feel like male or female?
I'm a male. I'm very skinny. I'm a little older. There's sand. I see a lot of sand.
Just see sand, or is there anything else?
It's not white sand, though.
What color is it?
It's just not white. It's like sand. I'm in the Middle East.
Okay. What do you look like?
My white cloth like robe, it's kind of sags off me.
Because you're so skinny?
I'm pretty skinny.
What are you wearing on your feet?
With like slipper things.
Are you carrying anything?
No.
Is anyone with you?
It's bare floors.
Oh, you're inside?
You go into things and you walk in and it's like you pull open the clock both ways. And it's bare floors. We sit on the floor.
What are you doing while you sit?
Just chanting.
Chanting? Do you know what you're chanting?
Things that are supposed to bring us peace. I'm not a big believer.
Yeah. What type of building are you in?
I am not the status quo. I do not live, breathe, and die religion.
And so you're not the status quo?
No. They're followers.
What are you?
There's camels. There's camels everywhere.
Lots of camels.
They're ugly.
What about these other people you're with? Are they familiar to you?
I don't really see them. I'm not really around a lot of people. I haven't felt, I'm off.
You just kind of stay apart from them. Kind of contrary.
Yeah.
Well, tell me what a day in your life is like. What do you do? Do you have an occupation or role in the society?
I've had one.
What have you done?
I think I made masonry.
Mason? Made things like bricks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But really fancy looking ones.
Oh. Are you an artist?
They're just like big.
Ah.
Like big special pieces that would be put at it's not buildings. They're like places. Like when things are make like fancy keystones.
Ah.
Or fancy symbols. It's very specialized and very prestigious mason work. But I kind of lost my pizzazz for it. I don't really care about all that. Becoming important didn't you're staying the best at that didn't matter anymore.
Did it matter to you at one point?
I like being simple.
You like being what?
Simple.
Simple, I see. And before, when you were doing the complex mason work,
I was the best.
you're the best. Wonderful. Did those stones have meaning?
Some of them did. I put hidden meaning into some of them.
What type of hidden meaning?
I would grave in truce, little codes,
Yeah.
things that if the right person came across them would make them go, "Whoa." I left my spiritual mark in them.
Ah. How did you do that? With symbols or with energy?
I graved in what people would say is it's not hieroglyphics, but symbol things.
Symbols.
Yeah. Like, let me find one.
Yes. What are you seeing?
A very, very tall archway. And it had it was arched at the very top, but it was skinny and really tall. With pillars, round pillars, going all the way up. And at the top of the archway was a really nice big keystone. And the part that was up against the right-hand side of the arch that nobody could see, I had basically written out every secret of the universe that I had found. I did it kind of as a joke sometimes. I mean, to be ornery.
Yeah.
But I knew that it might be important someday.
It's just for entertainment.
Way down the road.
And education.
It'd take thousands of years probably for the best one to fall. For this one to come down.
Do you happen to hear what people call you? Do you have a name or designation? And if you don't, that's okay too.
Razio.
Razia?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I like my name.
Yeah. Do you have a family?
No.
Just alone?
Yeah, but everybody knows I'm a good person.
They can tell.
I'm always a good person.
So now that you're bored with that occupation, now that you're bored with that work, what do you turn your sights on to next?
The sun and the stars.
Oh. What messages do they have?
What big messages? I seek to go to that stuff. All the daily stuff is lost any value in my life, but I really shed a lot, and I'm happy. I don't have any stress. Just happy. Just happy. I don't even have to go off to a cave. People leave me alone. I can just walk around and be okay.
They don't bother you?
Not in a bad way. Just to converse with me makes you a weirdo, kind of. So but I'm not a bad guy, so they just kind of let me be.
Just kind of eccentric?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it, though. It just cracks me up.
Yeah. Do you have to do anything for a livelihood, like to get food or shelter or anything, or is that just provided?
I got food. I got rice.
So now that you're bored with...
That's why I'm so skinny. All I got's rice. I don't eat.
By choice?
I don't get to eat meat too much. You gotta be making money to eat meat.
So you're not very affluent?
I used to be. I'm not anymore.
Doesn't seem
I
like
still
you
got plenty
care.
of food. I can eat if I want to eat. I got food.
I see. And so now you've turned your sights to the sun and the stars. Nature?
Anything to do with the unseen.
What other unseen things make themselves known to you?
I just like anything that's unseen. Anything that's like mystical.
Yeah.
Or that is, I like all that. I like to wonder. Anything that makes you wonder.
Yeah. Now we're drifting forward to an important day. A day that's meaningful. What's happening? What do you see?
I don't know his name, but he's a prophet. He's very, very well known. He's changed the world all around here.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Jesus at all. This is way past Jesus' time.
Mm-hmm. Before that?
No, in front of it.
After it?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's like hard ground. It's real wide. The way they have the town protected, it's like dug down.
Okay.
And then he speaks of nothing but peace. Oh, wow. He speaks of nothing but love. And they try to say he's the violent one.
Mm.
This man is not violent. This man feels like just a great spirit. He feels bright. He feels like something that's better than the world. He was sitting here. Wow.
You watching it?
I protect him from afar.
You protect him?
He doesn't even know it, but he probably knows it.
What's that?
Well, I'm an oddball.
Yeah.
That's just a dog.
So you're listening to this message of peace.
We've built up this city haphazardly to protect us. Everybody thinks I'm a weak man, but I know I'm stronger than most.
What makes you strong?
So I just know I am.
Your faith in yourself?
I know it. And I know I have a special place because I get to protect him. I'm always around. I'm always a ways away. So it could happen really fast.
What do you think might happen?
We'll get attacked. We will get attacked. There's been things said in other cities. There's a big different groups that are getting together to war against him. has the most beautiful, beautiful message.
How many people are listening to his message? Very many?
Everyone in this city, some in the other cities. Christianity is coming for us. The Christians are against us. They're against the message. They're against what the message would do.
Do they even know what the message is?
It's not of killing. It's not of acceptance of anything bad. It's the universal message of love for all. It's a brilliant message. It has nothing but light in it. I know.
Sounds like everyone who hears his message really resonates with it. Is that the case?
Yeah, we pray a lot. They pray a lot. I don't pray so much.
Does it feel different than...
Yeah, they don't really. They think I'm a little bit... But I am for them. I'm definitely for him.
Is it different than when you were chanting in the past? The faith now?
It's a group of us. We chant and we say our It's... We're putting our heads to the ground. If I pray, I'm praying in the very back. It's not all the time. People that do all the regimens or have some fake in them, you know. I don't go for any of that. That his message is true. It shines. He shines. And he came here to shine. I protect him.
Sounds like an important role.
I gave it to myself. I really gave that role to myself. He does have his bodyguards. I think it's a fake joke though, because I think if something happened to him, they would just move on and let go. It wouldn't be the same. He's better than a prophet. This guy. He has knowledge that no one else has.
How does he express that knowledge?
Simply. He's not overly strong. He's pretty skinny.
It's very simple.
We got brown skin. Brown skin. The message is strong, but the amount of light and love behind him is what really, he's been sent.
On this day where you're listening to his message, where are you?
I can see like little pony walls. There's like small walls. And you can kind of see over. I'm like in an open area. It's like open. It's like half walls.
So the town itself is
big
sunken.
Bricks, a lot of bricks.
Kind of sunken down in.
It's cut. It's entrenched. The trench is cut all the way around it.
Okay. So it sounds like the important part of this day is hearing his message and understanding you're a certain protector of this man. Is that right?
I just know I'm in a good spot to protect him.
I see.
kind of like I'm like the one that everybody would be thinking would be the one that would get them or something.
Yeah.
But me knowing all along, I lollygag around to protect our best.
I see.
This man is by far the most amazing man I've ever met in my life. And I love just him being alive and being close to me. He's that bright. And that's why I love doing what I do. I got no problems in this life. Everybody, I feel like I'm doing my perfect bidding.
Wonderful. Let's go ahead and drift forward to another important time for you in that lifetime. Let's go ahead and drift forward to another meaningful event in the lifetime of that man. And now you're there, and tell me what's happening.
Moved away from that city.
Any people or just you?
Some people died. There was a fairly big attack, but we have lived some of them, like half, which was pretty bad.
The prophet, was he okay?
Yeah. It's more of a miracle how we're not all killed.
What happened?
It makes sense. We kind of went on the offensive.
Mm-hmm. Against who?
A paid army by Christians.
Christian mercenaries.
There was a lot of them. More than us, for sure. But we know that we know why we're going in. And we know why they're doing what they're doing.
They're just following orders.
They're never gonna fight to the death.
Right. That came into play.
Yeah. We kind of started hunting them down. We kind of we went to their city when they weren't there. Almost positive they're out looking for us.
I see.
We didn't kill their women and kids.
Just the fighters.
Just the idiotic men. Ones that said stupid shit.
Mm-hmm.
Ones that thought it was all a game that we were there.
No,
We weren't just going to sit there and have them come to us.
right.
Because they were not going to stop.
How do you feel about that now, on this day?
I feel like everything that's going on is the right reasons, and everything's okay. I think there's a higher purpose here. There is. I don't feel like we're succumbed and that we're evil. I don't think we're doing anything wrong. we didn't leave where the women and kids were not going to eat or anything.
Yeah. So it sounds like based on the alternative, you were being merciful.
Better than they would have been to us.
Mm.
They would have killed all of our women.
Where are you on this day? You're in a different city, you said?
Yeah. Flourishing city.
What's happening now around you?
I just have a lot of anxiety.
Do you know why?
There could be men that are hiding or out of the way. They think they can kill me. Kill one of us singled out, they will. So it's just always anxiety. But we're figuring out where to go to next to suppress them. We want to suppress their ability to come after us. We really don't want war. We don't want hurt or killing. We don't want anything to do with killing.
So is that what you're doing now, discussing that, or just thinking about it?
I stay out of the main group of men that talk.
Mm-hmm. I see where they're coming from. And the man running everything, he's still in charge. And I trust him all the way. I trust his heart. Is that the prophet or someone else?
Yeah, it's the prophet.
The prophet. Mm.
But he's more. I just gotta... Why can't I see your name? What is your name? What is your name? Muhammad.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. So what happens as these talks progress?
It still hasn't gone bad.
What goes bad?
They're throwing the kitchen sink at us from every direction. They lie on him all the time. They make him out to be a womanizer and a killer. But he's the exact opposite.
They do this to try to minimize his message.
They don't want anything to do with his message.
Mm.
His message was the same as Jesus's.
Why do they persecute him?
That's what he yells. He's against the evil. He knows that if he sits back, then eventually they'll come get him and erode away as the message, just like Jesus.
So do you
And so we're going to get the best. We're trying to get the biggest, most powerful, the evil ones. That's what he's trying to do. That's why he's trying to figure out ways to poison them. Poison their leaders and stuff. The most evil of the guys that run the places and stuff. He's very smart. But he's trying to, he's always trying to seek out is right. He's always going within to find what's right. He's so perfect. That man's perfect.
Can we see what happens? Are you able to condense time and move forward and tell me what happens in the life of this man and this prophet?
I was going up a castle stairs. I'm going up a castle stairs, and they're steep.
Mm-hmm.
There's a big dinner. Some kind of big dinner.
Mm-hmm.
We tried to surprise him. They had semi-armed. They were soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
They were waiting for us at the back door when we came up. It was their getaway spot. We were trying to go through their back door.
Yeah. But they were there?
Yeah, 5 or 6 of them. There's 3 of us. Yeah. We were slain. We were stabbed down right there.
That's how you died? Was the prophet with you?
No,
Just you? And your fellow men?
I was sent.
Wonderful.
They would never expect me and the 2 guys that were coming to be the ones that would be sent. We weren't the big, strong ones. We
Yeah.
were supposed to sneak attack. But they knew we were coming. I don't really know. They were just there. They were alert to everything when we opened the door. They're going to hurt us so they know about it.
Now, from that perspective, you can see that man's whole life. And you can look back over it and tell me what were the lessons that he was learning in that lifetime. What did he learn?
To shed my ego and act in faith.
Did shed your ego and act on faith?
Act in faith.
Yeah. What else?
I did a great job. I did a really good job.
Wonderful. What other lessons did that man learn?
I think that was definitely the main lesson.
Main one. Wonderful. What was his purpose in that lifetime? How did he help others?
To protect Muhammad so that he could shine. I was important. I was a lot more important than I'd ever get recognized as, though.
Even though you were the odd man.
Yeah. That was good for my ego. That was good for me to shed my ego.
So being different helped you lose your ego when you needed to? Is that what I understand?
like it's like I didn't want to be like all those guys with their war story kind of deals and their positioning. I quickly sank away from that, and they didn't really. I wasn't close to anyone. I got to digest it all by myself.
You didn't have to conform.
Yeah, I can't conform. I loved knowing that I was doing everything for the right reasons. That was an important spot for me. That was an important lifetime there. I did some beautiful things. I left some great keystones. I left some great messages. Kind of the unknown warrior.
Well, it sounds like you really fulfilled your purpose in that lifetime.
There's a lot that got learned. I came a long way spiritually there. Yeah.
Wonderful. Anything else that you see looking back over that lifetime that you want to mention now? What are you seeing?
It's just so special to be so close to him. Oh my God. How lucky and fortunate I was to be so close to him.
It sounds beautiful. Did everybody feel like that in his presence?
Took him for granted.
You took him for granted.
He didn't work miracles. So they never came at him like he was an angel or that he was like a divine thing. They had fits of jealousy sometimes against him. He was the most respectful man to women. He honored them as divine. He's so beautiful. I see that. He was beautiful.
It sounds wonderful. Sounds like quite an honor just to have had that experience.
Later in life, me and him had our very special relationship.
A special
I
conversation.
think he loved me so much. He loved my purity. He recognized my sincerity. He did all he did. He didn't even notice me at first for a long time. Oh, someone he would really, really talk to. It would be just me and him. He'd want to talk to me for a long time. For hours. Sometimes 2 hours. We would go away and he would be sitting on the ground. He'd be moving things, little rocks and different stuff, moving around and talking to me. He'd come up with little plans to help out the good. To help out the light. He moved around physical things to help light. He would talk to me about everything. The wonders. I was where he got his spiritual, mystical conversation from. He trusted me that much.
You're very trustworthy.
I'm so honored by him. He's honored me. He honored me.
Now, let's go ahead and drift away. When you're ready. Once you're ready, you can drift away from that lifetime. Or drifting and floating away from the life of that man. We'll leave him there to continue on his journey. He's finding peace. He's finding what he needs.